I'm Judy, and I'm here with my friend Natalie.
Hi, Judy.
Hi, Natalie, and our special guest today is someone that's very near and dear to my heart, my sister Jackie, and she's going to share her story about how this little pink bottle changed her life.
Hi, everybody. I knew I'd be getting on here to talk sometime. I'm
So tell us
excited.
your story, Jackie.
What's that?
Tell us your story, please.
All 51 years?
Well, just how about, condense it maybe to your skinny fiber testimonial and how it's changed your life.
Good, I'll do that. Okay. Well, I will start by saying I've always been overweight. As a kid, I was 7 years old and told I was fat, which I didn't think there was anything wrong with that till that point, until this skinny little girl said I was so fat you can't tell the difference between my butt and my belly. And from that minute on, I realized I was different, and people don't like differences. So I struggled with my weight for all of my life, to the point when I was in senior year in college, I did suffer from anorexia and bulimia, and that can really mess your body up. And so I gained all my weight back after that, and just lived as a chubby girl, tried to smile and laugh through it all, tried to find the bright side and laugh at the jokes. But it's not really funny when it hurts. So years later, I did change. I started working out and watching what I was eating, and I really did change. I went from a size 20 down to a size 6, and I stayed there for quite a while, up until the point where hormones started taking over and the issues that come with premenopause. When I was 37 years old, I was diagnosed with thyroid disease, and I knew there was something wrong because I had watched what I ate and worked out and still gained 40 pounds back. And here I was to that point again where there's nothing I can do. I guess I'll learn to be fat and enjoy it. Well, I was 37, so about 47, 10, 11 years later, Judy was talking about a product called Skinny Fiber on her Facebook wall. And of course, I had a nutrition store for 8 years myself, and I actually managed other nutrition stores for 4 or 5 years before that, and I thought I'd seen it all, heard it all, and used it all. But after about 4.5 months, I thought, well, I'm just going to try it. No sense in just letting it go and not trying it. So she sent me a bottle for free, and I tried it. And the first thing I noticed was in a couple days, the bloating from my hormonal issues went away, and I suffered from that for a year. And IBS, which is something I suffered with most of my life, within a couple days I wasn't suffering with that, and it had gotten so bad that I didn't know when I woke up if I was going to be running to the bathroom all day or been over in pain from not being able to go. So that is the one thing that kept me on it. I wasn't looking for a miracle because there is no miracles, but I continued to take it for the IBS. Within probably 4 or 5 months, I had run out of my thyroid medication, and I'm one of those people who don't go to the doctor unless I have to. So I just never went back to get the refill. And when I went to the doctor about 4 or 5 months later, he said my thyroid was normal, which made me laugh because I was off of thyroid medication. So I knew that the Skinny Fiber had done that. But the one thing that I want people to realize, for me, I had so many issues that I didn't lose the weight fast. I didn't notice that I wasn't hungry. Like, everybody thinks that you're not supposed to eat to lose weight, and you have to eat to lose weight. It took about 2.5 weeks for me to notice that I just wasn't craving the same foods. Having an eating disorder, I think you always suffer from the compulsive eating or the binge eating, the carb binges. And even though I had for years changed the way I was eating, at least once a week I would have one of those carb binges. And I could almost guarantee it would happen. And I would eat the cookies followed by the chips, then the cookies again followed by the chips again. And I can tell you now, and it's probably one of the most exciting things, I have had one carb binge in 2 years. And that to me is a big victory. But in about 4 months of using Skinny Fiber, I've gone down 3 sizes. And I tell people I'm not a skinny girl, but I am finally in control of my weight. And there's few things that you just need to do. Just make better choices. And I'll tell you, I've never felt better. And I'm 51 years old, and I'm not going to grow old gracefully. I'm going to fight it to the end. And Skinny Fiber has helped me with so many things. The menopause. I mean, it's bound to happen. You can't stop menopause. I can imagine what I would be going through right now if I wasn't on Skinny Fiber. But it's changed my life tremendously. My husband, who is underweight, takes Skinny Fiber for the health benefits. I don't take any medications anymore. I was on pain meds off and on due to fibromyalgia and arthritis, and I have not taken a pain pill since probably the second month of Skinny Fiber. I'm not saying the pain's completely gone, but I am saying that it's bearable now. And I just feel for the first time in my life that I am actually living every day to the fullest and not just wanting to go to sleep, just wanting to take a nap. And I really, truly think that it's Skinny Fiber. And my wish is that everybody would try it. Just make a few simple changes, small changes, and know that you're worth that work. You're worth those changes, and take Skinny Fiber. And it's made a difference in my life. And I know I'm rambling, but I just want to say, too, this is a milestone day for me. I have not worn shorts for probably 12 years. I didn't have the confidence to put them on, and I refused to buy them. And today I'm wearing a pair of shorts. So to me, it's because of Skinny Fiber. It really is. And did you have any questions for me? I feel like I'm doing all the talking.
Well, actually, I have a before and after of yours. Is it okay if I share that right now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I'll do that. And I'll keep talking so everybody can see this. This is Jackie's before and after photo. I think she looks just amazing. You can tell the transformation that happened here, the confidence level. I just love your after, by the way, because you just look so fierce in that photo. I love it.
I don't usually have that look. I usually have a smile on my face, and I think I was concentrating on lining it up.
I don't know. It just looks so awesome. I mean, you look powerful in that picture. You look comfortable in your skin. I love it.
I've never felt more comfortable. Even when I was a size 6, I didn't feel the confidence that I have now. And it truly is life-changing. And I don't want to get teary-eyed because I just did my makeup, but sometimes I just feel like I want to shout off the highest mountain what Skinny Fiber has done for me. And if anybody out there is on the fence, I mean, we've got a 90-day guarantee now. Try it. One bottle, you get a 30-day guarantee. You know, it's guaranteed. So my wish is that everybody would just give it a chance.
You know, growing up with you over the last, 29 years.
Yeah.
But no, actually, I've known Jackie for 50 years now, and I've watched her struggle. In fact, I was one of those people, as a mean little kid who made fun of her, and I'm sure that didn't do anything, to help her confidence in herself. But I mean, I've watched her, I've watched her go with her ups and downs. I watched her starve herself when she was a senior in high school to the point where she would pass out and never eat. And I've watched her when, she put that weight back on. And then, she was happier when she put that weight back on than she was when she lost it. So she found out that, it doesn't matter what her size is. She can be happy in her own skin. But I think she's a lot happier and a lot healthier now. And I'm just so proud of her.
Now you did make me get tears in my eyes.
Well, I gotta admit, I almost got a little bit in mine too. And another thing that's important to mention, Jackie doesn't weigh herself. She doesn't believe in the scale. She's not been on a scale in I don't know how many years.
4 years.
Yep, 4 years. I begged her. I said, "Oh, Jackie, just get on the scale and let me look and see how many pounds you've lost." But she's given up the scales and she goes by that inch loss, and she's looking hot and smoking at 51.
I do feel good. And I wish I could convince women to throw the scale away. And let me tell you a little story. When I was bodybuilding and I gotten down to a size 6, I remember I had one of those viruses, those 24-hour viruses where I had diarrhea and throwing up. It was more like 48 hours. And I remember weighing myself, and I weighed 136 pounds. And I thought, this is the best day of my life, 136 pounds. And it motivated me to work out harder, to do more, to use more of the muscle building supplements, and to really, I was really to the point where I wanted to compete in the, what are they called? Like Miss Fitness and stuff like that. I was so excited. But I promised I wouldn't weigh myself for a while. 6 weeks later, I was down a size, yet I had gained 14 pounds. Do you know what that did to me? It caused me to stop doing what I was doing.
Oh.
I
Which
didn't
is
go by
absolutely
my
ridiculous.
size. I went by that scale. And that's why, you know, the scale will not determine me anymore. Go by size. And what I've done through this whole transformation is I've had jeans that I couldn't get my rear end into. And every week, every 2 weeks, I would take those jeans and I'd put them on to see where I was going. Because it doesn't matter what you weigh. You lose a lot of weight and you're thin. I see a lot of people who lose weight really fast, and they don't look like they've lost as much as somebody who loses it slowly because they're losing so much muscle tissue and bone density. And the problem with that is, guess what? You're going to have to eat less and less and less to keep that weight off. You have to eat. You have to eat, and you have to eat healthy foods. And take skinny fiber.
And take skinny fiber. Yeah. Well, this has been an awesome interview. You're another one that I have shared your before and after several times over the course of a year, and I'm ready for people to get to see you personally and actually hear you personally. I think it's gonna be awesome because they've all commented on your before and afters. You know, she looked so great, she did so wonderful, and I think it's gonna be great for them to hear you, your story, your voice, and see your pretty face.
Oh, aren't you cute?
It's gonna be great. Thank you for joining us today. Is there any one tip you could leave anyone that's sitting on the fence today thinking about, should I try skinny fiber? Is there one thing you could say?
I would say adding skinny fiber to your life is adding a plant-based product, a nutritional supplement. It is not a diet pill. It is not a miracle pill. It's kind of like taking a daily vitamin. What it's going to do, it's going to help with your digestion. Most every disease comes back to poor digestion. And the problem with our foods today is they're non-foods. Our bodies cannot digest them. If you can address that digestion issue, and skinny fiber does have the enzymes, and you're going to start seeing a change in many different things. Weight loss might take a while, but you're going to see health improvements. And once you feel better, you feel like doing more. You will do more for yourself. But I say try it, especially with the 90-day guarantee now. There's no reason not to try it. And people are concerned about the cost, which is one reason I didn't do it for as long as I did, because I'm cheap. I thought, I'm not going to spend that much money. $2 a day, though. And I can tell you that I saved more than $2 a day on food. I saved more because I'm not on medications. And I think that $2 a day is totally worth living a life rather than laying around and just waiting to go to bed at night. And that's my dog.
And you know, even and if you take advantage of the packages that the company offers, buy 3 get 3 free. That's only $1 a day. I mean, who can't invest $1 in their health?
Exactly. I've never felt better, and my wish is that everyone could have this feeling. And I'm a work in progress. I mean, when people find out that I'm taking skinny fiber, they're like, why not? You know, I wonder if they're thinking, why aren't you skinny yet? Well, you know what? I'm a work in progress, and it took me years and years to get the way I was. I'm fine with doing it slow. And I do know one thing. I need to get off my rear and get a little bit more activity, but that's my fault, not skinny fiber.
Right. Well, thank you for joining us today, Jackie. This is awesome.
Thanks for inviting me.
And if Jackie's story has touched you or inspired you, please get back to the person that shared this video with you and talk to them more about skinny fiber. And if you don't need to lose weight, maybe you know somebody that might, and this could help them. So please feel free to share this video with them and get back to the person that shared it with you. Thank you guys for being here today.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.